Well, welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. If you successfully raise your seed round, you will find that Series A funding to be a new challenge. Series A funding is different from seed funding in several ways. In seed funding, the entrepreneur must convince the investor that they can sell the product. In Series A funding, the entrepreneur must convince the investor they can grow the overall business. In seed funding, product market fit and traction are the key drivers pointing to success. In Series A funding, repeatable processes and systems installed are the key drivers. In seed funding, investments come in bits and pieces and anything helps. In Series A funding, larger portions must be raised to carry out the plan. In seed funding, family, friends, angels, and others are the primary source of funding. In Series A, venture capital and institutions take the lead in funding. Make sure you don't use your seed deck for a Series A funding, as you will find the presentation will fall flat. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start up something today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.